Unboxing, setup, and use of the Firehiking fire pit and accompanying grill set. On our last couple of trips, we wound up setting up camp in some areas that weren't too conducive to traditional campfires, and I want an option to grill on the trail. I started to look around to see what options there were for portable fire pits. What I found for the wood option is the gasifier portable stove fire pit. There are many different variations and sizes out there. Since the vehicle space is at a premium, I opted for a 14-inch take-apart fire pit that could nest inside of itself. Let's unbox. I'm no stranger to the gasifier design, as I own two stoves that are designed for backpacking. This fire pit's made of 304 stainless steel, which is the same as my backpacking stoves, and they're holding up to the heat and elements very well. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what they give us. Looks like we have a 600D nylon carrying case. We have our top ring, which I took off earlier. You have the wood tray. You have the mesh dual wall top portion, which then sits on top of the fire pit base. The wood tray drops down in the center. And the fire ring just sits on top. This makes up the entire stove, 14 inches. The top part is mesh, and it is a dual wall mesh. And this is something that I was a little bit concerned about, as my other stoves are not mesh on top. My other stoves are solid aluminum now, and they're also not a nesting design. Because the way the gasification process works, as the wood burns, it heats the air, it draws in cold air along the bottom, it pushes it up through the holes. That allows to feed the fire with a lot of air. But in addition to pushing it up through the holes, as it heats the air around the bottom, it also pushes hot air up along your dual wall stainless steel insert and then deposits the air out along the inside of the ring. Now, since this is mesh all the way through, I don't quite know how that's going to work, so we'll see how that goes during the testing. So in order to use this fire pit as something that I can cook on, I went ahead and purchased the grill stand and the grate that match with this stove to be able to use it as a cooking surface. Let's take a look at it. So just like the fire pit, the pot stand and the grate are also made out of 304 stainless. So when you have your fire pit burning, all your flame is going to be concentrated towards the center. This is a pot stand that you can use to put pots on. You can either put it over the center, you can put it off to the side. And then in addition to this, if you decide to cook on it, is a grill surface. Take off your ring. You can put on your grill grate. And that turns the entire surface into a cooking surface. All right, let's see if we can pack all this in the bag, see if we can get it to fit. All right, let's go get it set up and use it.